question that's on the minds of half of the people here, which is, and I've got to ask it, who would win, Khal Drogo or Conan?
Well, George, between you and me, Drogo would kick Conan's ass.
Does everyone take one?
Drogo over here.
Who got the last one?
Say something like,
Put it in your lap, man.
On a more serious note, we saw in the clip the incredible scene where you ripped out the throat of Mago. Of course, a scene which is not actually in my books.
I'm sorry about that, George. It was all their fault.
But yeah, whose fault is that? That was an incredible moment. I love that. How did that scene come about?
I went to David and Dan because I finished Conan. I was like, I've just chopped off 100 people's heads, and I felt like we should. Drogo's just such a badass. I wanted us to do one scene, and I wanted to. The most intimidating thing to me would be to like not even use a weapon and just to take his weapons out. And he said something to my wife. I had a dream and I wanted to rip someone's throat out. This is only because I didn't know. I normally don't do this. You know, I have really nice dreams. So I'm like, yeah, I wanted to do something so it looked like he was. Just the baddest man in the world, and you know, and you guys, I'm sorry about that, and I hope you like it and don't hate me.
I love that scene.
Thank you, sir.
I love that scene, and I think everybody here loves that scene. Peter. Congratulations on the Emmy nomination, and I think I'm often asked when I do signings who is my favorite character in the books, and I always answer Tyrion. And I know many of the readers say he's my favorite character too. What is it like to step into a situation where you have hundreds of thousands of people who already know your character and love it? Does that change your approach as an actor?
Well, I don't know if I even have an approach as an actor. I don't know. But I think that everybody on this panel was faced with that. When we started this show, really big shoes to fill, and I think, yes, Tyrion is liked a lot, but so are some of these other characters, so I don't know. Yeah, it was terrifying.
Well, I think we're, Kit. You realize that your poster is going up on the bedrooms of thousands of people. It's always been my prediction that you and Richard, Team John and Team Rob, will emerge here. You've been working with animals a lot, I've noticed, with a puppet horse in War Horse on the London stage, highly acclaimed, and with a dog playing Wolf on our show. Would you prefer that we went with puppet wolves next season, or did you like working with ghosts?
Yeah, the thing about puppet horses is they do what they're told, which is kind of a big bonus. But no, I love my dog. I love Cooper, or Ghost, as he's called. I don't know. Yeah, we got on very well. He just didn't do what he was told, and what he wanted was the bit of meat in my hand. But, so he's quite often wagging his tail and he had his tongue out. Not looking threatening or silent at all. But I think he did a fabulous job, really.
Did you, as I asked Amelia, this has been quite a transformation for you too. Is your life changing as a result? Are you being recognized? And
I got recognised in Costa Coffee the other day. I was buying a latte, I got recognised by someone. And it's more that they kind of get a bizarre kind of puzzled look of I'm sure I know you from somewhere. And then every now and again the question, have you read or you watched Game of Thrones? And at which point I say, well, actually, as it happened. But yeah, no, it's been remarkable. It's been an amazing journey. Absolutely.
well, let's hope it's just beginning here. I know one question that a lot of fans have asked me, and I'm sure it's one we should tackle here. We are preparing the DVDs now, and David and Dan, what can the fans expect on the DVDs and the Blu-rays? Will there be deleted scenes and extended scenes, or special
Expect
features?
us droning on and on and on. No, unfortunately, or fortunately, we didn't really have any deleted scenes, and we pretty much used everything we shot. It was a very ambitious and challenging schedule, and so as a result of that, it's not like there were a lot of things left on the cutting room floor. But the DVD team is putting together a lot of amazing supplementary material with art from Will Simpson, who is our storyboard artist, an old school 2000 AD comic book guy, Judge Dredd guy, the Hellblazer guy, and he's done some really, really amazing work that's going to show up in the DVD that we're really proud of.
The thing I'm really excited about on the DVDs, it would be great, I wish we had it here, we could show you, but the first auditions for everybody here, what they came in and did with those scenes, we don't have them here, but they are on the DVDs. If you could see what Momoa does.
Well, first we have to prove that, sir. First we have to prove that.
Once Jason approves it, and it goes on the DVD, because you need to see him doing, what's it called, the haka?
Yeah.
It's the dance that won him the role of Jason Momoa. And by the way, this is a good time to probably say thank you to the fans, because we were looking all over the world for Khal Drogo, couldn't find the right person, looking. We went on to, there are the different threads where fans recommend the actors that they like, and
Westeros.
it was all Westeros, and there was a whole Khal Drogo one, and someone had Jason Momoa. And no offense, but I hadn't heard of you before that, because I haven't watched, I hadn't kept up on my Baywatch, but it's going here somewhere, I know there is. So we clicked up, the fan was kind enough to have a link with Jason's picture, and we clicked on it, and we thought, that kind of looks Drogo-y. And so we thought, why not? Let's bring him in. And he came in, and he read the scene, and then there's no dance in the actual scene. But Jason decided to show us how good he was. He was going to do the haka, and just like tore off his shirt.
That's something you want to see? So buy the DVDs.
Jason, what was it like? Almost all of your dialogue in the show is in a made-up language. That must have been an interesting challenge for you.
Yes, it was very interesting. Actually, when I went to the table reading and I met the 50 cast members, David and Dan pulled me aside. They're like, "Oh, we have this great idea. We think it's a good idea that we made this language because there's no way that the whole tribe would learn how to speak English." And and I'm like, "Well, that absolutely makes sense. We should, it's a good idea." Well, we have this language. It's like German Arabic. I want you to listen to it. And it literally sounded like Jabba the Hutt and like Fozzie Bear.